Hey guys, it's Brianna Maria. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time, my name is Ana Maria and this is my space. This is where I like to just come on and do makeup and yeah, just talk about it with you. So today, if you haven't already seen by the title, I am so excited. Mary Kay really is like, whether I'm selling it or not, as a brand, as a company, they are really stepping up their game. Yeah, so basically what we're trying today, they have revamped their cheek colors. They came out with new highlighters, new contour colors, and they have revamped their, did I say this already? They revamped their eyeshadows. They are now officially life proof, as they like to call it, and basically what that means is it's like all day wear, which is insane. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to kind of just go over them, and then I'm gonna do a demo because I haven't tried them yet. They're literally still in the packaging. Just so you know, I'm also going to put timestamps in the bottom description box, just so you can see, like, if you don't even want to see all this, you can go straight to the demo, which I don't know what kind of look I'm doing yet, but you'll see by the thumbnail of this, I'm sure. So I'll go ahead and leave timestamps down below. That way you can just go ahead and forward, and if all you want to see is me doing makeup, then that's totally cool too. So I haven't opened them, and this one, the first one that I chose was Emerald Noir, which is such a pretty like forest green shimmer shade. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. That's so pretty. That's really nice. So wow, that's nice. Oops. Stop it right now. If this thing broke, I'm gonna be so mad. If it broke. If it didn't break, it is truly life proof. Like, you guys are watching this right now. You guys are watching this right now. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. It didn't break, you guys. Okay. You guys. Honestly, if any other eyeshadow palette or little square, like, how do I show you? I have this Z palette with like Makeup Geek eyeshadows in here. If this thing fell, like how hard that fell, it would have broke. Honestly, that's freaking awesome. Okay, just right there, that is worth your money. Okay. Oh my gosh, I swear I did not plan that. You guys saw my face. That's gonna be fun editing. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, okay, so don't do that, Anna. So that is the Swatch without any eyeshadow primer. A little bit of this goes a really long way, and I just want to show you guys. So I'm taking the tiniest bit, okay, and I'm gonna put this right next to that other swatch that I did, and I'm gonna pick up the same amount. So what I did, I just went twice like this, and then where it feels tacky, that's where I'm gonna swatch this. Did it not dry? It looks the same. If anything, this one looks more vibrant. Okay, no, for real. Did I not apply it right? I think I blended it in too much. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. Because I know this eyeshadow primer works. Like, I've used it. Maybe I wasn't supposed to rub it in. I was just supposed to pat it in. Okay, so I'm going to do this again. And where I applied the primer is right next to it. I can't see it if I do this, so there you go. So I was supposed to pat it in. That's already way more vibrant. And like, I didn't even smooth it all out. Yep. There you go. Like, I don't know, I can't, this sun is really irritating me. I can't tell if you guys can see, but there you go. This is like, you see the true green in here. It's like way more pigmented. So this eyeshadow primer is amazing. That other swatch, don't rub it in, like when you apply this on your eyelid, don't rub it in. Make sure you're patting it, because that's when you're going to get the actual vibrancy. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my shadows in our new palette, which is like super exciting. I think it's called the Pro palette. Yeah, the Pro palette. You guys, I'm excited for this. So it's kind of, it has the same concept as a Z palette, except they're all like, depending on if you get all the shadows plus some cheek colors or contour colors, you will fill this thing up. And there won't be any gaps in between like a Z palette. Like, I love these. Oh, this sun. Sorry, you guys. There won't be any gaps like a Z palette where you can see like in here, which I feel like is a waste of space, honestly. Like, I paid, I don't even remember how much I got that a while ago, but I paid for that and I'm not utilizing the whole space. So this is the new Mary Kay palette. You guys, this is so nice. It's very sleek. It's very professional looking. And this is $25 without it being filled. So just so you know that. And look at this. It's already like, it has the magnet inside. You don't need to add magnets to your shadows or anything like that, which is really nice. The only thing I do wish is that it had a mirror right here, but at the same time, like, it's totally not necessary, because if I'm doing makeup on a client, which is what this palette is technically supposed to be for, it's a pro palette, like professionals going out there and doing makeup, I feel like, then it makes sense not to have a mirror, honestly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all my shadows in here, and I'm gonna like speed this process up and then put some music. But okay, one thing I really want to mention is that Mary Kay really stepped up their freaking matte shades. So let me see. Only 10 shades out of these 5 little squares are matte shades. So I think I'm already on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matte shades out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 out of 12. So, and I know that they have more. And these shades are like beautiful. They're really beautiful. So that's just something I wanted to say, because I like mattes more than I like shimmers. Especially if I'm thinking about doing like brides or something like that. Like, they want mostly matte but a hint of shimmer on the lid or something. So just something I thought that I would mention. So carrying on. Okay, so I have my palette filled and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So these are the highlight shades up here, and this is the contour shade that I chose, which is the contour shade that's for, I guess, like light to medium skin tones, but I'm on more of like the medium dark side, and I feel like this contour shade would work. So I'm going to try it out today and we'll see if it does work. This palette is so sleek, you guys, like, and everything just fits perfectly. You see what I mean by there's no spaces left? Like, it's just, it's perfect. This is so pretty. This is such a pretty palette. There are shades that are duplicates, but basically they reformulated them into the newest formula. That way we kind of phased out of our old shadows and now we're just going to be using these, which have the pigmentation and the lasting power of like 12 hours, which I'm sure it could be more. And if you use eye primer and you use setting spray, then it could be even longer than that. So that's awesome. The only thing I think that I would prefer to do, and what I love about this, is that it's customizable. So that I could have everything in one place, I would just sub out one of the highlighter shades into a blush shade, and something that's universal for everyone. So for instance, I think it's called Strawberries and Cream or something. So I'm going to take out the more pinky highlighter shade, which is called Honey Glow, which is such a cute name. Such a cute name. I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to keep the more like champagne-y highlighter shade, which is called Glazed. Super cute. I love these names. And I'm just going to take the old palette that I have, and I'm going to take out, this is called, oh, it's Shy Blush. I thought it was like Strawberries and Cream or something. So I'm going to just plug that into my new palette, and it just like makes it complete. It's so nice. See, so now you go to an appointment or whatever it is, or you're just doing your makeup, and every single thing that you need is in one place. You have 33 shadows, one highlighter shade, one contour shade, and one blush shade. That is everything that you need. Everything that you need. So I love it. Now the presentation is super nice, but let's go ahead and actually create a look so we can see the holding power of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my face makeup. I'm gonna like speed through that process. Everything I use will be down below if you have any questions about that. And wow, I just plugged in this highlighter with this blush down here, and look how pretty that combo looks. I'm almost thinking about using that combo instead of the combo in that palette for today. I'm gonna leave that palette the way it is, but okay, this is Sunny Spice Blush. That is stunning. I'm gonna use that instead of what I have in here. Yep, okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, like I said, do my face makeup, do like a really like sped up process for that, and I will come back and do my eyes with you guys. Okay, you guys, so I changed my lighting because that sun on my face wasn't really working out. So I have like my window open a little bit, but I also upped up the brightness. So if it looks different, that's because it does. Okay, so basically I just did all like my base makeup. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try that contour shade, but since it is contour, it's not to be confused with bronzer. So lately what I've been doing is just using bronzer. And I'm going to use my bronzer today, but I'm also going to contour, like you'll see. So I'm going to be using the Mary Kay bronzer. It says Mary Kay. This thing I've hit, this is my second one. I love this thing. So I just take like a big fluffy brush. But make sure that it has like this tip. It really helps. And I just coat that and tap off any excess. And then I just go ahead and go, you see this like natural darkness right here? That's your contour. So you want to bring your bronzer up a little bit above that, but also like not too much on the cheek, not to be confused with blush. So I'm going to do that and then bronze a little bit up here. And I'm looking in the viewfinder because I guess I could use this little mirror. Yeah, I'll do this. Whoop. And it's just like adding like a light wash of color, bringing life back into the face. Okay, so there's bronzer, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move on to blush, and I really want to use, so I'm gonna use Sunny Spice, which is in the old Mary Kay palette that I had. And what I love about our blushes is that they're really pigmented, so they're gonna last you a long while. Okay, there goes that. Then I'm going to take this highlighter brush. This is Morphe M510. And I'm going to dip into, oh, I forgot what this was called. Hold on. So I'm going to take, this is the new highlighter shade by Mary Kay. And so I'm just going to go ahead and dip my brush into that. Wow, a lot comes off. So don't dip too much into that highlight because you're going to look, I mean, if you want to look like a glazed donut, that's on you. But I don't want too much. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. You see that? It's like, it's powder, but it very much melts into your skin. Like it's not something that sits on top like a powdery type of highlight. I don't know what to compare it to. And I like bringing some up here just because light hits here anyway, so you want to make sure you bring all those high points forward. That's super pretty. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put some here. You just see that right there. Very nice. I'm pleased with that highlight. Woo, okay. That makes me feel good. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the new Mary Kay palette that I customized. And I'm going to dip into this contour shade, which is called... excuse me, it's called Latte. The names that they came out with are like super cute. I'm very happy with them. So I want to see, oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay, it looks a lot ashier like in the pan, but when I picked it up, that looked really nice. So I'm going to be going into this contour shade, and we literally have like our essential makeup brush kit. That was the, I used the foundation brush from this kit as well. Now I'm going to be using the cheek, which can be used as blush, but I love this for contour because what it has is this like wonderful little what am I trying to say?
I was trying to say tapered.
It's like it has this diagonal piece right here, which really helps you, because what this top part does is it helps you apply, you see this right here, it helps you fit this right in. So you're going to apply the contour shade and then you're going to flip it over and you're going to work that into the bronzer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and show you as close up as I can. So I'm going to take the more angled side, I'm going to take the higher part of the brush and I'm going to dip it in here, tap off any excess, and there's a lot on there. That is pigmented. I don't want I don't want that much contour. So I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. And whoa, did you see that? That's a contour shade. So that's going to be pretty. And then I'm just going to apply that in here. And then, girl, I have not contoured in so long, but that is freaking pretty. Okay, so working that in there, right? I'm gonna flip over my brush. That way the more like padded side, I guess you could say, is, sorry, my dogs, I need to go get them. The more padded side is facing into my face, and I'm just gonna work that up. That way it blends. And if you want, like, these are foolproof brushes, you guys. Even if you just wanted to do this and work it in, it works. But like if you want to keep that structure, I would suggest you feather it up, because if not, you may start going down and you don't really want that. So that is pretty. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. I have not contoured in a really long time because all I do pretty much is just bronzer and blush. This is stunning. Hi, Chloe. So again, I'm just going to take some on the more, on the higher side of my brush. You're going to make this base because that's how you're going to find where you need to be. You're going to place it, and you're going to work your way up. That is freaking nice. I can't believe it. To be honest with you guys, I thought this was going to work. I thought that I was going to hate this, and it works. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I'm not trying to say that to be like mean or anything. I'm just saying, like, with contour shades, Mary Kay came out with it super late, and that's one thing that I think I could say is, like, we're delayed with like coming out with things right now, but we're trying to catch up now. And I just thought that it was too late. I thought, well, you know, maybe it'll look a little bit ashy, or maybe the formula won't be that good, but this is freaking good. The highlight, the contour. So, okay, that's the face stuff. Now we're gonna move on. This is beautiful. Wow. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, and I feel like I've been sitting here for a while. Okay, pause. I need to go get my dogs. I need to get them in. So now I have you guys zoomed in, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off with this Mary Kay eye primer, and I'm going to apply. And like I mentioned before, make sure that you're patting. Do not rub this in because it is not effective. If you hear anything, that's my heater. whatever. Okay, so that, like, it's comfortable on the lid, but you can definitely feel that it's tacky. So what I'm gonna start off with is I'm gonna go with, where's my M441? There we go. This is like my trusty makeup brush. Okay, there are so many options here right now and I'm loving it. Like, before I didn't really have many matte options to choose from. Oh, there we go. I don't think I showed you guys a close-up. Look how stunning those shades are. So I'm thinking of starting off with this shade. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Cinnabar, and these shadows are like really pigmented. So what I like to do when I'm going in with like a crease shade, you won't be able to tell now, but I like going in on all angles of the brush, because that's really, like, it's gonna make it more blown out. So I'm going to start with the shade Cinnabar, and I'm gonna look up, that way I can kind of see my my crease better. It's, you can't really tell with this lighting right now, but it's whatever, like a more shadowy look. So we're gonna start with this, and I'm just gonna work it in here. You guys, that's freaking pigmented. This is, okay, I shouldn't have gone in twice. I'm getting carried away. It's really, really pigmented. That is freaking good. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with this Mary Kay all over eyeshadow brush. Usually I would go for something darker, but this is like already dark. I shouldn't have started off with that shade. That's what happened. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try, because like it's pretty, but to go to work, this is too much. So I'm gonna go in with a clean Morphe M441 brush, and I'm gonna go in with this like muted brown color right here. And this is called, this is Hazelnut. And so I'm just gonna pick up, yeah, see, that's the one that I wanted. Whoops. Okay, so I'm just gonna like mute this out a little bit, because so now I am gonna go in with this Mary Kay all over brush, and I'm gonna go in with Dusty Rose and Soft Heather, which are these shades right here. So this is Dusty Rose and this is Soft Heather. And I'm just gonna work that on this outer corner right here. It's like showing up, but you can't really see because this shadow is too dark. But these two shades mixed together are really nice. I'm gonna go in with the Mary Kay eye crease brush, which is like perfect because it has that slant right there. That way you can work really in here. And I'm gonna go in with like a darker brown shade. So I'm gonna take Mahogany, which is more like a rich chocolate brown right here. Tap off any excess, and then really I'm gonna, like, you can already tell where your fold is, right? And you're gonna bring it right above it. That's your crease. What I like about these shades is that they're all really working well together. Like, they're not patchy, they're really building well on top of each other, which is good because you don't want shadows that don't work well. Okay, so this is, I'm using this to place the shade, but this is not really like a blending brush. So right now you have that harsh line, right? And then I'm going to go in actually with that same M441 that I used Hazelnut with to mute that first shade. And I'm going to pick a little bit up on the tip of my brush on this Morphe M441 of that mahogany shade, the one that we just placed in the crease. That way it can blend well. And I'm going to diffuse that. And really, you guys, like, you have to keep blending. So again, I'm going to dip into mahogany and I'm going to blend this out. And when I do this, I'm going in like little circles. I'm holding it in the middle of the brush. That way I still have control. And then afterwards, I'm going to move up on the brush. That way it's more like aired, like an airy type of look. But I need control right now because I'm working in small little circles. Please focus. Why? Okay, I'm working in small little circles. And then I'm also doing like windshield wiper motions. So I'm really working into this space, which it makes a huge difference if you have a brush like this, because this is tapered off at the tip right there, and you can really get into that crease area. I'm going to apply a little bit more of this eye primer because I'm scared that a lot of the shadow fell. Yeah, it's not really sticky anymore. A lot of the shadows that I worked in the crease fell on the lid. And I really want to make sure that when I use a shimmer shadow that it grabs on to the shade and onto my lid. So we need that bond, which is why we have eye primer. So I'm going to take a little bit right here. What I'm going to take now, I'll take the same actually all over brush because I only used one side of it. As you can tell, this side's like dirty, this side's not. Okay, I'm going to take the shade Rose Gold and a little bit of Candlelight after. Because Rose Gold, it has like that more pinky tone, and the champagne, Candlelight has more of like the champagne tone. Ooh, this one's pretty too. This one looks, it looks darker in person. No, I'm gonna stick, so I'm gonna take Rose Gold, and when I do this with shimmers, like, you really want to just go across the shadow. You don't want to like keep picking up. I feel like some comes off like that. So go across the pan lightly. It doesn't have to be like crazy amount of force. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start from the top kind of, and then I'm going to drag it down. You see that pigment? Just drag it down. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm super happy with these shadows right now. Like, oh, okay. And doing this trick really, really helps. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, since I don't want a lot of Candlelight, actually, you know what? I'm going to go one more swoop in here with Rose Gold. And then I'm going to, like I was dipping in with the other ones, with Candlelight, I'm just going to dip like this. I'm going to pat in because I don't want a lot of that shade. I just want a little bit of it because I want like a contrast in color for the shimmers. So with Candlelight, I'm going to just go ahead and press, basically tap in here. there we go. Let me zoom you in a little bit if I can. That way you can see. So how I got some shimmer up there, that's normal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of hazelnut onto that brush, that M441, the second one that we use, and I'm just going to mute that out. So I'm going to take this Mary Kay eyebrow eyeliner brush. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to brush through my brows, which need to be tended to clearly. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, you guys, this duo right here is everything. So this eyebrow pencil is amazing, and then I'm going to use the volumizing brow tint. But first, so I just look into my little mirror, I go up, and then I follow this shape that I have going for me all the way, and then I extend the tail a bit. Okay, and then I just fill in any sparse areas. And I'm super glad that I have eyebrows, because if I didn't, I would not be good at doing them. Like, there's some days where I just walk out the door and don't even worry about them. So I'm just doing little strokes following the natural pattern of my eyebrows. And then here I'm going up a little bit because I try and even that part out with this. Like, you can just tell this is where they should be. Okay, so I know that's uneven. I know this looks ugly right now. Don't mind it. Just wait a sec. So then I'm gonna go here. And this eyebrow actually cooperates with me, so it doesn't take much time to do it. Okay, so there goes that. This is our precision eyebrow pencil. It's amazing. Then I'm going to take the spoolie and I'm going to comb this out. Okay, and I know they look super full right now. I know they do. But what I'm going to do is now take this volumizing brow tint, which is amazing. This is in the shade Brunette. We have 5 different shades, I believe. So all that we're missing, to be honest, is like more of a reddish brown, but anything from blonde to like dark brown we have. And okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking off any excess, because seriously, this stuff goes such a long way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle of my eyebrow, and I'm going to stroke this up. Up and out, up and out. And you just see it gives my eyebrows so much texture. Like, if I didn't have any brows, this would make it look like I had brows. But what I like about this is because I like more of like a bushy look, and this definitely does it for me. Like, it's just so nice. Then do the same on the other side, and honestly, like, the amount of product that is on the brush even after I take a bunch of the excess off is enough to cover both brows. So this product is going to last you a really, really, really long time. You can just kind of like work your eyebrows, your hairs, however you want. You have some time to work with it. But once it's set, it's set. Like, these bad boys aren't going to go anywhere. So, there you go. So I know this tutorial is like taking forever, but I really wanted to make sure that this was like a detailed video, like as detailed as possible. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this NYC liquid liner. My mom had some. Oops, my mom had some. I don't know how she got her hands on this. And it looks new. Are they selling this in the US again? Do you guys know? Because if that's the case, this has been my eyeliner since like 9th grade. So it's just what I'm used to and I love it. So I'm just going to line this top portion right here. I'm not going to do a wing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set my makeup first before I do my lashes, because if I apply my setting spray before my mascara, then my mascara is going to run everywhere. And I don't want that. So I apply setting spray first, because it makes me happy like how much Mary Kay products I'm actually using. Like, and I use them every single day. That's the thing. The shadows, I didn't so much, but now I will, because we have bomb eyeshadows now. I feel bad saying that, but that's just the truth. I'm going to take Naturally Buff by Mary Kay. I usually don't use lip liner, but with this one I feel like I have to because it's a really light shade. I need like a brownish shade. What do we think? I think it's pretty. I'm super impressed with these eyeshadows. I can't wait to play with it a little bit more. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys. There's gonna be a video. Oh, tells down below. I'll also leave. Excuse me! There was something. Okay. I don't know that that worked. Oh, yeah. I'll get that later. Yeah, it worked a little bit.